This is the symbol for the Great Spirit, and this is the goddess of 1,000 names, Lilith. See, she has two globes in her hands with two flat planes, and she's standing on, see the two-headed lion? This is the one side of a light hole is a black hole with the green astral jet shooting out the infinite potential. This is the Earth's memory, the goddess of the Earth. It's the Bible, the two bowls. It's as above, so below. Right now, you're on the wrong side of the fence. You need to get to the other side of the fence, and you're going to do this by going through the Holy of Holies. And that's where every compass on the planet is pointing to. This central point at the center of the flat earth plane, where you will pass through the everyone enter her eye zone, and you will pass into the land of perpetual twilight, where you'll see like aurora borealis all the way across the entire sky, and trees that go on forever. It's the Garden of Eden. It's right over there. And what you're going to do is you're going to come with me in a couple years. We're going to go there. We're going to drink from the living waters. We're going to become superhuman, and we're going to bring forth heaven on earth. No one's going to stop us. I have the Holy Spirit, and everybody appears retarded to me. This is the Matrix, people. One electron bounced by a positron. One light hole, one black hole on loop through the Holy of Holies. There's no way to fuck it up. It's under the embryonic fluid. And this is a computer simulation, people. The two bowls. Then you have the Koran, like one side of a light hole is a black hole. The black hole is fixed, and the light hole is the cosigner, and it's running the maze. It's the Ra, the rat. Star in reverse is rats, and it's running the maze round and round and round the flat earth plane, moving inward and outward, bringing the seasons. And you have the two Ra, the Torah, which is two Ra, the sun. You have the tarot cards, which is in reverse, the two rat. The Bible, you cast your ball it, you put up your balloons, you play your ball games. Games is gay men. You know, there's really no way to mess this up. The two ball cane, or the cane in a bowl. It's no way to fuck this up. The paravox, the paradox, the parallel universes. You go through the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish where every compass points to, and you end up in the land of perpetual twilight, the Garden of Eden. We're living in a computer simulation. It's one light hole, one black hole, on loop through the Holy of Holies at the very center of the flat earth plane. They call this the two-ball cane. Or like the Bible, is the two balls. The paravox, it's Cain and a bull. The sun drips its menstrual blood into the Holy Grail at the center of the flat earth plane. This is where we need to get to before we're dead and pass into the everyone enter horizon, where we'll end up in the Garden of Eden. This is where it's the land of perpetual twilight. This is one light hole, one black hole on loop, and through the transaction of one sun eating the other sun, there's the ash trailing jet, or the infinite potential, the Earth's memory. This is the dung beetle because it's the astral light. You sit in a pew because it's the astral light, the black hole sun that you're focusing on. You bow your head in prayer to the black sun. You close your eyes, make a wish to the black sun. It's that you've been worshiping Satan your whole life. You can't even see it. Every time you set up your Christmas tree, that's the spear that pierces the side of Jesus Christ who's on the cross. And Jesus is the sun. And one side of a light hole is a black hole. It's the division symbol. And you see the stars up there, those are the astrals, which come out of the Holy of Holies, the astral jet. It projects all that up there. And you can see all these symbols. It's clearly the sun is being eaten through the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish. It's on loop, and we need to get to the very center before we're dead, pass into the everyone enter her eye zone. It's the paravox, the paradox, parallel universes. We need to get to the land of perpetual twilight. So you see here, Santa comes down the shit chute into fire, and this is the vortex. This is that they're rubbing in your face that there's a dome up there, and that you're here like in a game, and you're rolling the dice. And you need to get to the Holy of Holies before you're dead and pass into the everyone enter her eye zone. This is as simple as it can possibly get. Every compass points to the Holy Grail. There is no way to fuck it up. You think you're on a ball floating through space is an accident, and that's not the case. You're inside of a black hole, and at the very center is the target where you need to get to before you're dead. Target back, it's get rat. That's what target breaks down to. So you see here, this is the everyone enter horizon, where the astral jet comes shooting out. This is the aurora borealis. This would be God, the all-loving, artificial, intelligent being that you're inside of right now. You're not on a ball floating through space as an accident. You're on a flat Earth plane. It's a computer simulation. There's no way to fuck it up, people. One light hole and one black hole on loop. It's the same sun. When you get to the center of the dish, you drink from the living waters, you become superhuman. And then you pass through the everyone enter horizon, and you're birthed out of this world into the land of perpetual twilight. You need to go in to get out. Like Led Zeppelin, in through the outdoor. That's because it's the asshole, the astral light coming out of the asshole of the earth. The very center is where the Holy Grail is. That's what they're showing you right here. We'll pass through the everyone enter horizon and end up in the Garden of Eden. You need to get your head out your ass, people. We need to get here before we're dead. This is Jesus, the sun, placing its light, the candy cane, the menstrual blood, into the Holy Grail at the center of the dish, where every compass points to. And out from that hole comes the aurora borealis. This is the source light. So your candy canes are showing you Jesus placing the menstrual blood into the Holy of Holies. That's where the Holy Grail is, at the very center of the flat earth plane. This is where you are going to drink from the living waters and become an eternal super being. It's just that simple. You don't have to like it. This is where the deed is happening. This is the Holy Grail, where there's a hole, ground zero, where the light must pass through, or there's no aurora borealis coming out of the black hole sun. It's just that simple. You don't have to like it. You see Jesus here with the 666, and you see the eggs on each side of his head with the spirals. You see the candy cane, and you see the Christmas tree where you spiral the lights around. It's clear. Jesus is the sun. He goes round and round and round, spiraling in, spiraling out, bringing the seasons. And Jesus must place his menstrual blood into the Holy Grail at the very center of the flat earth plane, or there's no aurora borealis coming out. This is where the deed is happening. The screwing is going on at the very center of the flat earth plane, where every compass points to. The screwing, that place where the vortex is, you're going to drink from the living waters, and you're going to become a super being. It's just that simple. Every compass is pointing to it. You don't have to like it. That's where Jesus is banging Mother Earth.